Hey beautiful people, I am Fara Brown and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing and I hope you guys are doing good. I am Fara Brown. Yes, Fara Brown, baby. That is what's up. I am Fara Brown. Okay? Quickly, I just want to say thank you so much to all my returning subscribers who have come back to watch this video. And I also want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that have clicked on the subscribe button this week / last week. Okay, you have not clicked that subscribe button in vain. This is a family. I am your sister. I am not your auntie because I'm not that old, but I am your sister. But yes, guys, thank you so much for hopping on aboard. All aboard. But thank you. Yes, thank you for joining the family. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. As you can see from today's title, today's video is all about communication. So if you want to hear what I have to say in this video, be sure to keep on watching. All right, let's get into it. So yes, today's video is all about communication, and over the past week or so I have learned that I am not the best communicator, which is really upsetting to hear me say out loud, but I have to be brutally honest with myself. I've always felt like I'm the best communicator, like I can communicate myself quite well, but just for the past week I've learned, Fara, you have done a real bad job in regards to this communication area. Now, we've always been taught that, well, I want to say I've always been taught, but I'm pretty sure that you guys have also been taught the same thing. Communication is key. And why I believe communication is key is just that it just avoids certain situations that you just don't need to even have, or dismisses a lot of things, and it creates a better understanding between two parties. All right, so down below I'm going to put down the definition of what communication is, because you know Google is my best friend. But yes, I have learned that I am not the best communicator, and I learned a very huge lesson this past week. And you know, I like to be honest with you, I like to keep it real with you guys, and I'm going to share with you what happened recently with me, which made me think like, whoa, like this could have all been avoided if I just communicated, if I just allowed to hear what the person had to say or whatever. So I have a very special uncle. I'm not going to say what his name is, but he is like the homie. I more or less saw him like a dad figure to me and everything like that. And you know guys, when my dad passed away, I didn't hear from this uncle, and I was thinking like, yo, like what's up, like where is this uncle, what is he doing? He was basically a dad figure to me, like, so what's up, like what's happening? And then later on I bumped into my uncle. My uncle was trying to talk to me and everything, and I was like, listen, I ain't feeling you right now. We have that type of relationship, you understand? I'm Nigerian, but I have that type of relationship with my uncle where I could be quite vocal to him and say what's up, do you understand? We call like that. So in case you guys are thinking, you guys, you're so rude, we're cool like that. So, you know, I was telling him, I was like, you know what, uncle, right now I'm not feeling you, I don't want to hear you. And my uncle was literally chasing me around the place saying, what have I done? And I was just like, nope, I'm not feeling you, I'm not talking to you. And for almost, I want to say almost 2 years, I did not speak to my uncle. And, you know, the reason why I didn't speak to my uncle was I was with the view that my uncle knew that my dad passed away. And when I'm talking about my uncle, I'm talking about my uncle from my mother's side, okay? I felt that my uncle knew that my dad passed away, didn't reach out to me, didn't come and see me, didn't, whatever. Like, he just wasn't there. He wasn't present. And of recent, he called the house and was like, yo, like, I want to talk to Fara. What's going on? He's talking to my mom. I was like, no, I don't want to hear him. I don't want to talk to him. This, that, and the third. I don't want to hear what he has to say. And I was actually really joking because, you know, I saw him a few times on his Facebook and he'll put some status out and I'll comment on it, but he never really responded. So I was like, okay, maybe there is a situation, you know, like I'm over my situation, but maybe there's a situation, but we haven't communicated. So, yeah, so he was like, you know, like, I want to talk to her, I was like, no, and I was laughing, and he can hear me laughing on the phone and everything like that, and he was really like upset, like, what have I done to this girl? So lo and behold, anyway, I took the phone and I spoke to him, and he's like, no, Fara, like, what's good? Like, what's happening? Like, why are you not talking to me? Like, what's this? I was just like, uncle, like, you knew my dad passed away. You didn't even come and visit me. Da, 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 da. He was like, Fara, I had no idea that, you know, he wasn't advised. He only knew like 2 days before a certain event had happened, and then he got to know, and that nobody had told him. And you know, I know some of you are thinking, oh, but he's your uncle, why would he not know? Like, I don't know how to explain the dynamics of this family. Like, he's my mom's cousin, so really and technically, like, everything was happening around that time. So you know, when the funeral was quite quick for my dad as well, so like, yeah, it was just a lot. So maybe just somebody forgot, I don't know. Like, even my head wasn't, you know, I was very depressed during that time, so I didn't even have time to think or to tell anybody. And as well, my mum was very busy as well. So yeah, he's like, Fara, I didn't know. And here's me thinking in my head, like, he's horrible, this, that, and the third, or whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make is that if I had communicated with him, if we had talked about it, if we had a conversation, 2 years wouldn't have gone by without me not talking to my uncle. Do you understand? So what am I trying to say to you guys today? Sometimes we have been in situations where there's been a dispute between probably family members, amongst our friends, amongst our work colleagues, and we don't talk about it. But what I'm saying to you is, why don't you just talk about it? You could find out that maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe the information that got passed to you didn't get passed to you. Maybe the information that was said or something, or maybe something was said about you, but it wasn't said in the way that the person who carried that information to you, like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. So you have to communicate. You have to communicate, because I'm telling you, communication is key. Communication makes you avoid certain situations that you do not need to be in. 2 years my uncle has missed out of my life, and that I've missed out of his life and my cousins' lives and everything like that, all because of a misunderstanding, all because of a certain, basically a misunderstanding. Information wasn't passed on, and I was holding bitterness, and I was angry. I was like, you know, like, when sometimes, I don't know if you guys have experienced a loss or whatever in your family or whatever, but you know, sometimes you're just like, well, you know, ban everybody, I'm not talking to anybody, that person wasn't there for me, Death changes a lot within the people that are affected by it. Do you understand? And yeah, uncle was on that list amongst a lot of people that I was like, nah, you're cancelled. Do you understand? But yeah, I learned it was a misunderstanding. So yeah, guys, communication is so key. It is so key. So I want you guys to think about something. Think about a situation that you have been dealing with maybe for a very, very long time, and confront it. You know, I know confrontation is so hard, it's so difficult and stuff like that, but you know what? And I hate confrontation, but sometimes, you know what? It's good to just step out your comfort zone and deal with the situation at hand. And then you will find that, you know what, once you've talked about it, it really wasn't that deep. It really wasn't as bad as it seems. Do you understand? Don't leave things for too long to the point where there won't be a relationship anymore with that person or anything like that, for something that was so minute. So yes, I hope guys are making sense, and I love you guys for watching. And yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you are a new viewer. I do apologize, I can see my wigs at the back there. Yes, your girl wears a lot of wigs, but yes, we're feeling the braids. I hope you guys are liking my braids. I love them. They're by Priscilla Hair. But yeah, I've got a lot of videos coming up for you guys soon, because your girl's just been hitting the notepad and just been like, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that. And yes guys, let me know, are you feeling my new content? I'm showing you guys a lot more of my personality, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope you guys are not too scared. But yeah, I do have a lot that I want to talk about. So yeah, I will see you very, very soon. Bye.